Hi guys, it's Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. You guys have probably, if you've been here for a little while, you've seen me use the Spellbinders Platinum 6. Well, I had an issue with mine, and for that reason, they sent me a new one. Now, the issue is actually very minor. The machine works perfectly, but the handle here had an issue where a couple of pieces of the plastic broke off, and because of that, I'm not able to move it around, and they didn't have a replacement part. So Spellbinders was awesome, and they went ahead and sent me a new one. So I thought I would take this opportunity to show you what is in the box when you get this. Say you just got one for Christmas, or you're about to do a little extra holiday shopping for yourself after all the holiday stuff is done. So let's go ahead and open up the box. I have not opened or taken anything out of this one as yet. So let's go ahead and see exactly how everything comes. Okay, so first thing in the top, we've got all of our plates. Now, if you've gotten the new version that has the new version that has the extended plates, you probably already saw a video where I shared those, and the plates over there are a little bit different. These are the standard plates that are in the standard Platinum 6, and I don't know if they're discontinuing that one or not, but I do know that it is still available. The newer one comes with the extended platform, which you can tell just looking at these two, they're a bit longer. Okay, so these are standard plates, these are the extended plates, and the new extended plates also come in two pieces for the main plate, so that you can use awesomeness. You can use 3D embossing folders with them. So that is one reason why I've already got this set. But they did send with the new box, with the new machine, they sent the standard plates. Okay, so in this package, let's take a look at the plates. So this part is where they're asking you to register your machine. Part of that is to make sure that you're covered by the warranty, which my initial machine was, and they have, like I said, they have been awesome in getting me taken care of. But it also gives you a $5 off certificate if you go ahead and register for the warranty. You've got your operating manual. You've got a standard platform that has all of your instructions as to how to do a regular cutting die sandwich and basically embossing with a cutting die, and how to do a standard embossing with a standard embossing folder, not the 3D. You've got two of your cutting plates. You've got an embossing plate, and you've got an embossing mat, and as I mentioned, you've got all these nice instructions in your instruction manual. So I always recommend keeping that handy, because sometimes it is easy to forget how to use a specific thing. So let me go ahead and get that out of the way. Plenty of packing and such. This is the handle that goes on the outside for the crank arm. And then let's go ahead and lift this baby out. There we go. You probably heard me kind of groaning a little bit getting that out of the box. That's the reason I like using the handle to move it around, and that was why I was having so much difficulty with it when that little teeny piece of plastic broke off. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this out of the wrapper. And then we're going to go ahead and install this, and it's not that difficult to install. And they do give you a little tiny Allen wrench to do all of that with. And I always try to keep one handy, because I use my die cutting machine so much that sometimes the screws start to come loose, probably having more to do with how I have done it than anything else. So this is where we're going to be screwing it in. One side of this little piece is flat and the rest is round, and you'll notice on here we've got a flat side and a round side, so that's kind of just what we're going to do. We've got the flat side over there, so I'm going to just slide that on. There we go. Let's take out the screw and the washer. And And I haven't mentioned it yet, but I do want to apologize for the way that my voice sounds. I have had a cold for about a week, and it's all sinuses, which means everything is draining down into my throat and making me sound really, really bad, which I do not like. So I'm putting the Allen wrench into the hole. It's nice and snug, and I'm using the little washer that's provided there too. And I'm just going to slide that right into the hole that's in the machine. And we're going to turn it around. Now, there are two different ways you can do this. You can do it with the short end and turn this short piece there, or you can go this way, and that gives you a bit more torque. And sometimes it's easier to crank it down. Then you're going to notice it starts to get a little tight, and that's fine. At that point, you'll want to hold on to your handle to crank it down. I'm going to put it tight, but not too tight, because if you do too tight, it's always a possibility you can mess something up. And then we've got these two little stopper things. So one's going to go in the tip of our handle here. Okay, and the other one is going to go here. And that basically makes it so that you do not see the screws that are there. And now I'm just going to open it up. This is one of the pieces that I love about this machine is it folds up, and then you can open it up flat like that, and this is perfect. This means that in order to move it around or get it off my desk, I just close it up there, lift the handle, and I move it out of the way. So it is basically I have more space to do my crafting. Okay, and since we have this out, we might as well go ahead and give it a try, right? So I'm going to take out, here is the platform. Do that. One thing that I do, because I love the way everything turns out and how it saves my plates, they don't go bad as fast, is I also use a magic mat. So I'll put that one in there. And I've already got a couple of dies out because I made a card this past week on our live. So pretty, and I decided I want to do some more. So I've already gotten the background and everything done on that. And I just need to cut out all my bits there, right? So let's do, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do the bits that are out of this holographic paper that I was using. And I'm going to do the word, do I want to do cheers or congrats? I think this one I'm going to do congrats. This set is the outline sentiments, and the die that I used on the first card was cheers, and I think that turned out really pretty. But we've also got congrats, and it's got this little line, basically a real thin line sentiment, but then it's got the nice shadow layer. So we're going to cut out the shadow layer and the two glasses. And I think I only need, probably don't even need that much card. But let's just see. So what I'm going to do is I'll put it down with magic mat down and then the blade side down on for my sentiment, and just add these guys in. And I'm also going to use a little bit of the best ever craft tape from Spellbinders. The reason I'm doing that is that over time, as you die cut, you will warp your magic mat a little bit, which is not a problem because you can easily flatten that out. I'll leave a link here for a video where I show how you can flatten it out in about 5 minutes, but I don't always want to stop to do that. So I am going to go ahead and just tape those down so it's easier to work. And this again is my brand new plate. So I'll go ahead and put that over the top. One of the nice things is you can see through it to see what's going on. If you do have any kind of shiftage of anything, you can usually see it. I'm just going to go ahead and crank that through. And this is the first time that I've used this machine, so I do not know how the pressure is, and I've mentioned on previous videos that the pressure and everything of every single machine is going to be slightly different. So it's one of those things where you just have to get to know your machine. So looking at my plate, if I tilt it right, you can probably see a little bit of an imprint because of the, almost looks like just a little bit of fog to me, but that's just where it was pressing in from the top. But you really don't have that much. There we go. You can see it just a touch. You don't have really that much damage on here, and this is because I've used it as a top plate. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Like I was saying, it's awesome to do. And we'll take a look and see how that die cut worked. So looks like it worked absolutely perfect, like I was expecting, because like I said, I love my Platinum 6. This is going to be my second Platinum 6. I will be returning the other machine to Spellbinders because it had that one issue. But you know what? This thing works perfectly. And everything cut out absolutely wonderful. So that's going to finish up for this quick video, just showing you what's inside the box when you get your Platinum 6. And I hope that I was able to help a little bit, showing you guys how it works, how that there is a difference. If you're ordering it, there is a difference. There is the extended platform. This is the newer one that came out this past summer. That's going to be summer of 2022. And the standard plates are smaller. Let me grab that again. So the standard plates that come with this specific machine are a little shorter, and they don't have that piece that comes off. The reason for that is to give a little bit more space when you get the extended platform one. But the reason for this is so that you have a little bit more space to be able to do 3D embossing. So I have both. Absolutely. Like I said, I love my machine. I love being able to do all the things. And I hope that this has helped you guys to know kind of what you're working with when you get one of these. I did do a video on the extended platform. I have done some videos on the Magic Mat, and there was something else that I just said, but I will leave links to everything down in the description below. So you guys have a wonderful day. Happy New Year and happy die cutting. Y'all have a great one. Bye-bye.